What up, Raffalitos? Welcome back to my channel. It's Easter. It's the 1st of April 2024. It's Easter Monday in Georgetown, Guyana. And as usual, I want to bring you the happenings. What's happening here in Guyana on Easter Monday. Right now we're heading towards the national park. This is Wolford Avenue. Wolford Avenue looking east. And that's Wolford Avenue looking west. Over here is the Islamic Youth Organization. That's where they have the festival, Ramadan Village, right? That's Ramadan Village behind this fence here in Georgetown. And I just want to show you the happenings here at the national park. So we're gonna head over to the national park. As I said in previous videos and previous years before, nobody does Easter like Guyanese. Easter is like Carnival. It's another Mashramani event. It's a family fun day and picnic day. So right here you can see in this field, kids are already flying kites. Right, kids are flying kites. In this field. And kids are coming and going. I think there's it's like a wedding. Somebody's having a wedding today. But straight up ahead, it's the national park, and we're gonna see kite flying in action. So from the number of cars on the side of the road, you can see this is my favorite destination for kite flyers. It's one of the dwindling few remaining open spaces, wide open spaces in the city, and it's one of the reasons why people are angry with the government for seizing the lands, exercise recreational lands on the long Harifest Avenue, because this is where people come to fly their kites, right? All of those recreational lands along Harifest Avenue, they get used on a day like today, and for the government to seize some of those lands to create hotels and resorts is subtracting, is taking away from the availability of open space, wide open space in the city. So that's what the arguments are about. But I want to show you, in the context of dwindling recreational lands, how recreational lands are used in Guyana. And so we're back at the national park, and I'm going to show you how Guyanese celebrate Easter in Guyana at the national park. Like the last time I was here last year, I think they were charging some small fee to get into the park. And since I'm not flying any kites, I decided not to go into the park, but in fact to use the opportunity to go by the park. But this is what is happening here. You can see all along the perimeter of the park, people are picnicking, taking their vehicles. And their kites and their little ones, and making a day of it. So this is what is happening in the national park here on Easter Monday. On the other side, that's the Guyana Motor Racing Society. They have a go-kart track on that side, and you can see cars lined up for miles waiting to get into the park. So let's do a walk around. So apparently these guys are selling access. What's this? There's a fee to go into the park.
Be a whole lot of mess up in the kitchen.
What is this fee? How much is the fee to get in?
$1,000 for one adult. $1,000 for a vehicle. But at this time, we're gonna pass the vehicles and let adults alone pay. Hey!
Okay, that. So apparently they're charging a fee.
Ticket.
What are the tickets for? How much are the tickets?
$1,000.
For one?
Yeah.
So one to the children.
They're free.
So apparently it's become a commercial event. They've decided to commercialize access to the park. And a lot of people are turning away because kite flying is always free. And people are going to find other open spaces to fly their kites. And Guyanese know how to do that. When we were kids, all we needed was an open field, and we'd be flying kites from February, from like mid-February, early February, until May or June. So those who are genuine kite flyers, it's not about going to the park, but it's about finding some free space to fly a kite. But this is what's happening here, guys, at the national park. Some kites are already in the water. It's a day for kids. Apparently the kids are still being allowed free access, and adults are being charged. Yeah, man, what's happening?
Take on me now. Take on this man.
Yes. Yeah. So this is what's happening here, guys. It's a fun day for kids, but there's also a chance, apparently, for some people to charge for access to the park. Again, I don't think it's worth it, so we're going to show you from the outside. It's actually much bigger today, that is, in terms of the number of people using the national park. It's bigger. It's a bigger event than last year. Clearly a lot more families are out here having fun, picnicking in the park, and fewer kites though. So it's about 5, almost 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So a lot of the kite flying is probably over, but people are still here. So this is what's happening in National Park, guys. It's on Easter Monday. It's a family fun day for picnickers, and kite flyers. Mostly for the kite flyers. From what I had seen, just from memory, I think, based on the video I did of the same location, the same walk around the park last year, this year is much more heavily attended, right? Based on just an estimate of the number of people meeting in the park today, I think this is a bigger Easter Monday event than last year. It's gaining popularity. It's also getting more expensive because last year I think it was $200 per person to get in, which is about $1 US. This year it's $1,000, which is about $5 US, and which tells you either inflation is hitting, either Easter is now being affected by inflation, or this event is becoming so popular that somebody decided to capitalize on the commercial aspect of it. So the reason why I refuse to go into the national park is because I don't know if that money is actually going to the park management. I know the people who sell in the park probably have to pay to have stalls, concession stands, but I'm not sure that the people collecting money at the gate are in any way connected to the park that's official. So that's it, guys. That's what's happening here in the national park on Easter Monday in Guyana. This is what's happening here on Easter Monday in the national park in Georgetown. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe, share this video with friends and family around the world, show people what's happening on Easter in Guyana. On the other side, that's the Queen's College ground, Queen's College athletic field. They've done a great job cleaning up the field. Somebody's also building a new entrance. That's a new bridge, it's being built. And this is the western end of the park. Share this video with friends and family around the world. I guess we can see a few kites flying in the clearing there. A few of the kites that aren't a characteristic of Easter Monday. But this is what's happening here. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. As I said, share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana. Later!